Everyone, day 3, Beijing, China, and the Great Wall. Something that everybody always wants to come to. It's my 3rd time here. It's pretty awesome. You can see, look back over here, the mountains, just huge mountains. So they use the mountains as a wall of defense as well as the wall. And everywhere you look, just massive mountains out over here. And again, 1 million people to build this over 2,000 years ago. It's a pretty amazing structure. And I'm up on top of one of the little towers where the guards would sleep and rest. And I'm all by myself up here. It's kind of cool. There's quite a few people here, but it's not bad. You hike far enough to get away from all of them. But pretty cool time in China. Lots to learn here. How are you? Good. Thank you. Shay Shay. We got the helicopters flying over and everything else.
About 3 more steps.
We're going up. So I got my perfect spot to play guitar. Here we go. Out on the Great Wall.
Now our next stop was back in Beijing at a Confucius teaching seminary. Now Confucius is one of the most famous teachers in China, the most famous teachers in the world. This is Confucius. He was about 2,000 years ago. And he basically taught people how to live. This cypress tree is 700 years old, and all this temple was made out of cypress trees. The paintings are incredible, the embellishment is incredible. And then from there we went over to the Summer Palace, which is just outside of Beijing proper. It's a beautiful lake area. The emperor would come out here because it was very cool. The lake cooled the area. And then on the way back in, we stopped by the Bird's Nest, the famous Olympic village from the Olympics, and now they're refurbishing and redoing everything for the Winter Games. So they're going to turn it into a Winter Olympics, and they're building a high-speed bullet train from Beijing up to the mountains. It'll only take about a half hour to get there. Normally it's about a 3-hour drive. So they're putting in all the infrastructure from that. And then after that, we went over to another stop, which is a great market. Now this is right by the embassy, so a lot of people come here to do their shopping. Lots of fruits, vegetables, meats, seafood, you name it, everything's here. I love these open-air markets. Whenever I travel, I always try to go to those. I love them. These are some dried fruits that I found that were really interesting, and all kinds of spices and beans and nuts and fish, and this little guy riding his bike having a good time. And wow, the seafood over the top. I had a lot of good seafood in Australia when I was recently there as well. A lot of unusual looking fish, but just a real variety and a lot of fun to look around and just see how the locals shop and see what's indigenous to the areas that you travel in. So I love that about traveling. It's one of my favorite things. Lots of good food. Durian is my favorite fruit, and lots of fresh crab. So there you go, day 3, Beijing, China.